Hey YouTube family, this is Alyssa. Today is Wednesday, April the 3rd, almost Friday. Today I'll be sharing another scripture of the day with you guys, and it comes from Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15, and it reads like this. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin. So this scripture states that our high priest, Jesus Christ, who sits in heaven, is able to sympathize with our weaknesses, our trials, our afflictions, and he can do that because he's been through it all. When Jesus Christ was on this earth, walking around, human, like we do today, he was faced with many trials, hunger, being sick, almost, you know, lingering death and facing death, being poor. He knows what all that feels like, being talked about, being persecuted, all that we go through today, Jesus already went through. So that's why he can sympathize with what we feel at our lowest point. And also says that even though he was tempted, like we were at times, he did not sin. That was the only difference. It was one of the many differences, um, obviously, but the biggest one was Jesus Christ was perfect. He's a perfect man. He never sinned. Even though that Satan did tempt him, he never ever gave in. He always resisted the devil. Jesus Christ does give us all the power to overcome temptation. Um, and we can pray for that on a daily basis. Um, but Jesus Christ will sympathize with what we feel at our weakest point. He will sympathize with our afflictions. Don't ever be ashamed to go to him at your weakest, lowest point. He will gladly comfort you, take you in with his loving, patient, kind arms. Um, and that is the verse of the day. So if you guys are ever feeling weak and just low and tempted, like you want to just throw in a towel, go to Jesus.